Speak Up with a Strategy session is perfect for you if you want to go through all of the foundational pieces in terms of the online course part. So, who you are, what you want to talk about, and really get those parts of your portfolio designed and delivering in a way that feels really good. But the clue is in the name in terms of the speaking part. This, unfortunately, is not one of those things that you can think yourself out of. It doesn't matter how many beautiful Excel spreadsheets you have or if you have a list. Being a great speaker is about actually speaking. And I know that that sounds obvious. And I also know that that sounds incredibly scary. That point where it's all fun and then you go, oh, I've now got to do it. I have been speaking professionally for 25 years plus, and I want to guide you through that process, not in a step-by-step formula, but really working with you closely to understand how you want to do this in terms of your speaking. How do you want to show up? What do you want to say? What's going to be your flavor that you bring to the table? Because I think sometimes there's this assumption that if you're going to be a speaker, suddenly you have to go into this larger than life version of yourself, this caricature version, or this self-development version of yourself. And it's just not the case. What we need to do is spend that time really thinking about how you can become comfortable, how you can get that first speaking gig under your belt. Because I tell you what, once you do one, you will do many. And if you can film it, even better, because again, those people who are booking you for speaking gigs, they need to see what you can do as well. So in terms of how this works, you have access to the online course plus the strategy session, which has 3 parts to it. The first is I send you some pre-work, which allows you to put some thoughts into action on paper, get some clarity about what will be most useful, because there's nothing worse, in my opinion, of coming to a one-on-one session and that person knows nothing about you, has nothing to go on, and you spend the entire time talking about your career history and medical history and all of that stuff. So for me, it's really important that I prepare for you as well as you preparing for me. So that pre-work is going to be golden in terms of maximizing our time we have together. The second part is about the strategy session. Now, if you would prefer to do this online, we absolutely can. And you can stand in your living room and you can share the first part of your talk, or you can work something through, or we can mind map some ideas of where you go next. Or sometimes what can happen in terms of talks is like, it's working, but like something feels a little bit off kilter, and kind of tightening things up so you have that ease and flow. Equally, if you would prefer to meet in person, I am a member of a members club, so we can go through things there, or you're welcome to come to my house and stand in my living room and do this as well. Finally, we have our week of accountability, which means that you won't leave the strategy session thinking, oh my goodness, she's now given me 53 things to do and I don't know where to start. We will build on that momentum from the strategy session, because the week following, we will have that one-on-one time together, and we can voice note every day. You can share things and have that accountability. So those things that you put on your list don't just stay there. They actually begin to lift off and fly, and you're doing the thing and you're in motion, and it feels really great. And when you're in that motion, you know that thing of you wait for a bus for ages and then 2 come along at once. It's exactly the same with your personal brand, with your speaking. I love those moments where people go, oh my goodness, I just got this call out of the blue and somebody's asked me to do this. It's because you've been in flow. And I love that. I love that for you, and the excitement and the possibility and the opportunities that are available. If you want to find out more, or if you want to book in a call before committing to the strategy session, send me a message via my messenger button, or you can email me or DM me, and we can go from there. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye.